Hello everyone, this is Gaius, and I'm back from the RainbowCraft server. I thought I would give you a quick tour of the things. I've been celebrating Christmas and New Year's with my family, and also I got struck by, a rather terrible cold. So I haven't been able to record as much as I want to do, but I have been playing and I have been building quite a few things, as have the rest of the crew. But I'm going to chiefly focus on the stellar things. And the reason I want to do this is because I want to end this episode by going to Mars and getting bigger started on the Mars base and see, because that's the next step. So, without further ado, let's give the quick tour. The house is getting more finished. I did record a bit where I started working on this thing, which is production of fuel for the fusion reactor. This is all done and working. We have these electric pumps separating heavy water pumping heavy water into electrolytic separator, which separates into the oxygen, which is then pumped into the EMI system, because for later storage. We are making the deuterium, which also goes right there across to the reactor. Water is being pumped into this thermal evaporation plant and this thermal evaporation plant from these blocks. And then brine is made, which is then pumped into this thermal evaporation plant, in which then lithium is made. Lithium then gets condensed in a condensator into actually it does, not entirely sure what this does, to be honest, because it comes out as a liquid and it thinks it makes a gas out of it, and the lithium gas is then pumped into solar neutron actuators, which are lined down the outside here. I couldn't get them to work earlier, but this was something about the configuration of it. They have to be pumped in from the back, from the bottom and out from the side, and then tritium comes out here, and all of that goes. Hang on, let me just turn on my need this and turn on my night vision. The reactor fuel goes over here and comes into the fusion reactor, which is here. As you might see, this is actually not working properly currently, but that's because we haven't gotten the induction cells yet. And I built the casing for the induction cells, where all of the energy that the fusion reactor will make is stored. But this requires an intense amount of materials. Let me just here we go. Let me just show you ultimate induction. This one, induction cell, and I've calculated that I need 190 of those. And that's going to require all of these things, and that just means that I have 234 too few iron, almost 200,000 too few gold, and 100,000 too few redstone. I've beefed up production of that in the farms, so hopefully we'll have to have that in a matter of days. And then when that's done, we plug this up. Then we start the charging with these lasers. It will charge up enough current in here, and when enough current is charged, and we put in the missing ingredient in here, and flip the switch, start the reactor, it produces power, and then we can distribute it elsewhere to our things. So that has been going on here. Other than that, I've built a few machines, reorganized a few things here. That's not really interesting. But the really interesting bit, we're going to get the quick tour of the Orbital Station, which I haven't recorded any of the building of, because I've been, not able to. Not quite done with being sick, as you might possibly hear in my voice. But you know, this right here is our orbital base, or the entrance of it. So here, this is where you land. So when you come in with rockets, that this has to be here. I've set up the teleporter thing, the oxygen sealers. Underneath our feet, right here, is oh shit! Hang on, I forgot that I sealed up that area, and it doesn't have any fuel, oxygen production down there. Oxygen distribution down there, so we have oxygen. This little area around here doesn't have oxygen production, I didn't think of that. But this is a reactor, and a fusion reactor is running at half capacity right now. It will produce around 17 to 20 KRF per tick. We're using 10. What are we using those for? Well, mostly oxygen, to be honest, and it continues on upwards. Oh, I've used elevators to move us through, and this is the main distribution corridor here. I'm going to go further up and just show that bit first, because there's also a small corridor thing, and this is where the quantum bridge is, so we can connect with our ME terminal, ME system back home. That is very nifty, and as you might notice, there's yellowite ore here, and the reason there's yellowite ore is I set up a yellowite farm up here that produces oxygen as well as yellowite for the reactor, and have some leaves. So this is the oxygen capturing dome, oxygen production. It is frightfully inefficient right now. So I've set up so many oxygen collectors, and they were still not producing enough oxygen. So, and I realized that after visiting the moon that I don't have enough trees. Anywho, I'm going to fly up a bit here now. You know what? I'm going to go outside, and that means I need to change a bit of the gear because I can't have these, and I need this. Double jump is rather bad in space, and I need the jetpack to be able to stop. I've tried all the other jetpacks, and even I have these angel wings that will let me fly, but all of that is useless over in space in zero gravity, or zero to get one outside. And this right here is our moon base that I'm quite proud of. I actually built all of this on my own, absolutely on my own. I had help from the thing called the enhanced builder, which made things a lot easier. I built the things. I have these airlocks on the outside. That's a dome on top of there. That's not just empty. This right here is quite cool. This is where we're going to be seeing a lot more in a minute. And let me just get down to our airlock here. There we go. Try decorating and making it look good, but with using the exchanger, you can get some mistakes. And this was one that I hadn't noticed, so I'll have to fix that later. This is our launch bay, so I'm quite proud of. All of the space, by the way, has oxygen. That's where all of the power is going, is producing and distributing oxygen to seal everything. Almost every spot in this station has oxygen, breathable air right now, except for the little cavity that I discovered around the reactor. Anyway, this is the launch bay. This is our Tier 2 rocket ready to go to Mars. Why do I have it here, not on Earth, you ask? Because it's my theory that we'll use a lot less oxygen launching from here to Mars than we would have done from Earth. And here is the really cool part. Opening the bay doors. I said opening the bay doors. Wow. That was frightfully anticlimactic. What the heck is wrong here now? Okay, so this is transmitting. It has the right frequency. Then why aren't you transmitting? Well, looks like I'll have to go to Mars in a different episode. No, 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 no. And this is why I need the jetpack to stop me from going away. This also has the right frequency. Orbital launch bay. Still don't have lateral control yet. Wait, should this be here? No, okay. This also has the orbital launch bay. Use it 600. 600. Wow. Okay, I tested this earlier today. It worked. Come on, the other way, other way, other way. Come on, there we go. I absolutely do not understand why it's not working right now. So this inverter is working. So this now should turn this off. What's going on here now? What's going on? Strong signal. You can hear it. It's getting its signal. How about this? In, out, strong signal, red. I got it to work earlier. Definitely do not understand what's going on here right now. Okay, well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I'll have to seal this up and I'll just, show you manually with a freaking lever. Oh, I can use this wireless lever thing. If I can just, set it up. So it's going to be that block. Yeah. I need to go up here for a minute. Quit it. There we go. It's turning the right direction and everything, so... Okay, so shift click on that. That says set to 438. That looks about right, yeah. And we're just going to go down here. Nope, 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 no. Come on. Oh, it is difficult working in space, so that's... I'm actually impressed by myself with what I've managed to do. So, okay, so let's do this, and then, this. Ah. Did not think of that. I have to... Anyway, that was supposed to... I'll have to check this off cam. That will open up the thing. This. Wait. Wait. I have now disabled it. No? Yeah. It's now disabled. Let's use this time. Well, that didn't work. But this, there we go. It is disabled, except this one doesn't work yet. You know what? I'm going to take this one down, replace it, reset it, and see what happens. You know what might be the problem? I actually did a clever thing. There we go. And now, wait. Why is it still... It has power now. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's the other cool thing. This, when it's disabled, which means when that is disabled, this red light will come up. There you go, it comes up. The red light's on, all the entrances, because now it's open to space, ready to fly off. And the nifty bit is that this is a self-resetting lever, with the typo apparently. From Ender.io add-ons, it will reset itself to the off position after 5 minutes. Because I had the troubling idea when I had just a regular lever there. I could open it up, and if I just go in and launch the rocket, well, this is open to space, and someone else has to come up here, and nobody really does that. It's just me and Hoots sometimes. So I found this. It's rather cool though. Right. So that there, I'm going to just manually switch this back right now. See this? That's so cool. Well, that's basically it for the space station. Here we have the dome. I haven't really done anything with it yet. I haven't either done anything with this area around here. And you can see on the other side as well. But, down here... Oh, shoot. There's also, sort of walkway, gangway thing where I can keep cables and things like that. And reach them. Maintenance thing. Maintenance bay. Maintenance corridor. Maintenance tube. So that's basically the space station. It's using quite a lot of oxygen, but we're also producing quite a lot of oxygen, much more than we needed, so yeah, quite happy with it. Although not done at all. The idea is that we're going to be as self-sufficient as we can up here. In case Nathan's dalliance with the devil, because Nathan joined and he decided to focus on blood magic and demons and things like that. So that's a thing now. Seen quite a few of the results of it. Sort of lost part of my base factory, rebuilt that. So oh, one last cool thing that I just built today is this bit. Oh, there's no link now. Oh, hang on. It's a shame that it resets every time, though. Every time we take it off. Because that, you can now see my health, my beats per minute, heartbeats, I think, per minute. My pulse, in fact. Food, 95%, okay. Oxygen, how much oxygen I have. That's cool. And you see the solar system. You can see the moon over there. This is not entirely sure where this is. I'm guessing this is where we are. I seem to yes, I think this is where we are. I should be around there somewhere. Yeah. And also the Earth, with the station and the moon around it, and the moon there again. And the reason I've set it up like this is a telemetry unit, and if I anyone who right clicks with their frequency module, you can get them up here, all the information about them. This was something about vehicles as well, but I haven't found that yet. I just discovered this, so hopefully when you're going to keep track of other travelers as well in here, in space, if they log on. I'm not entirely sure what happens across dimensions because I haven't really tested this. This is a newly built tower where I'm going to set up a little bit of a platform there so you can watch down to the launch bay down there. That's pretty much the idea. Right, since this went on for a bit longer than I intended, I'm going to just give you a bit of a tour back here in the now extremely laggy farm, because I doubled it, as I said, and not only did I... Come on, let me fly. There we go. I added this entire field over here, which it just produces iron and gold right now. It's iron on the outside and gold in the middle, because I originally produced redstone, but redstone is much more abundant in production than the other ones, as when it comes to finished product. But not only did I add this entire thing using the harvester that we use for the trees, but I added a second harvester for each field. Unfortunately, this is the Mine Factory Reloaded harvester, which does give a lot of lag. I tried experimenting with AgriCraft one. AgriCraft. Yeah, this one. AgriCraft Farming Station from Ender.io add-ons. I couldn't find any good documentation of it. I tried putting it down, figuring it out. I thought I placed things right, but it didn't work. I think I have an idea why, but I haven't gotten around to experimenting more with it yet. So that's, for later. So yeah, this massive production will be going. We'll take down the second harvesters once we reach the goal to make the induction cells. What else has been going on? We did have Christmas. We all gave each other Christmas presents. They were all gone except for Fergs, who hasn't been on yet. Frel started working with bees. I made an attempt at making a production line thing and failed, so something's not working the way it should. You actually have to manually put back the princess in there. I don't know why it's not exporting it correctly. I have to do some more research into that, because this is the mutagen thing and the gene pool thing we can make something. Oh yeah, can make something for the mutatrons thing, so you can analyze the bees. And we could check out Nathan's place over here, which is rather dangerous. This is blood magic thing, where you have this cottage and the massive blood magic thing, altar thing, with the well of sorrows underneath. We mined out the entire meteor, by the way, thanks to clever use of the exchanger and blood magic. This is where he'd summon his demons. Wasn't there another field here where he had some more? No, I guess not, because he's gonna adapt this crater into his thing. And Frel and Hoot have been working on this. Our pub. I've been helping a bit. They were doing all the decorating, which I think it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, some of us got, well, I think all of us got luggage, and for Christmas, which is, a chest with feet that keeps following around and eating things that it find. This here is the pub, and I hooked Frel up with an ME system, a separate ME system that just handles fluids. And there she has all of the things in here, accessible, and then you can just put whatever you want down there and it'll get it. And this is where it's all stored. See, you have this juice and the cider and the brandy and the liquor and the juice and the carrot wine, by the way, which is also over here, I believe. Carrot wine, yeah. So that's the thing, and then we magically appear in the production thing. Oh, I haven't seen this. Mutagen produce. Oh wait, doesn't that? What? Mutagen produce. If I remember correctly, that produces mutagen out of yellorium, so it's another use for it. And then you do the bee things with the labware mutatron thing. I have no idea how this works, but I'm guessing Frel does, using the reactor thing. That's cool. These are the brewing things. I set up this intricate little system here to help with the production, where it sucks things out there, and then you can pump things in from the ME system through these as well. That's cool. So that's it for Okay, there we go. So that's it. I have to find my way back. Right. That's what we've been doing up in here in the RainbowCraft server. And my original plan, I must admit, was to... Let me just take off a few things so you can see me properly. My original plan was to let... Okay, it's very dark. Okay, I can't see. Let's do Frel hook me up with this thing for Christmas, which is, where did I put it? There we go, time. Ta-da! Right, my original plan was to go to Mars this episode, but since I goofed up for some reason at the space station, we're not doing that. Not today. But we're doing it and at a later time. So, I will bring you guys along. So, this is it from the RainbowCraft server for now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!